Hello everyone, this is Carson back again, and I'm back again with another Hot Wheels collection update video. And you may notice the resolution on this video is very different compared to my previous videos that I've done. That is because I got an iPhone 8 Plus. My dad dropped his phone in the lake and he wanted to kill two birds with one stone by getting an iPhone 8 Plus along with me. I was very hesitant at first, but anyways, I just decided to get it done anyways. But I got a Hot Wheels 20 pack, and some of the cars in here I'm only going to review. I'm not going to review all of them, but just some of the signature ones, because I have most of these cars, but that's okay, because I'm giving them to a family friend of mine. And I know what series some of these cars came from. I'm just going to put these right here. I'm only pulling out a few of them. Let's see. Here's just a couple cards I already have. Let's see. I have this one, the Chicane, Lancia Stratos, Mazda RX-7, Nissan 370Z, this Acura. I had the Sinistra, but it was an error, so then I have this Mazda. I already had this Mazda Ferrari, Ranchero, and the list goes on and on. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the video. So this first car is a, it doesn't say the name, but I know it's a Camaro IROC Z, because it says IROC Z on the side. Love the wheels that they gave to this one. This is a very, I don't know how to feel about the colors on this one. This one, I don't know whether to call this one ugly, or I don't know whether to say this casting is ugly or interesting, but I don't know. Something is really off about this one. And this is a multi-pack exclusive version of this car, so if you want to get this car in the single pack, you have to get a multi-pack just to get this car, which is kind of unfair, but hey, I had to deal with the same thing when I got power pipes for this year. Up next is this matte gray 55 Chevy. I think it's from the Flame series, if I'm not mistaken. I don't keep up with the Flame series because they have so many real cars in there, and I'm not a collector of the real Hot Wheels cars. I'm just a collector of the fantasy Hot Wheels cars. But this one looks very nice. Let's go ahead and put it on the turntable. Very classic looking. Definitely a classic looking Hot Wheels car. Up next, this one I pointed out because it was an error, the Sinistra. Basically, the error on this one is when this car was going through the assembly line, the body clamped a hold of this little air intake right here, and then now it's just like, it was just like, I don't know how to describe it. It was like malformed almost. But definitely like this version. I think I've seen a couple other versions where it had different wheel colors in the previous years. So this is, I don't think this is technically a new palette of this car. Up next is another multi-pack exclusive car, just like the Sinistra and the IROC. And this one I don't have a whole lot of. It's the Torque Screw. It's got enamel red and pink, which is very nice. Definitely a very interesting color combination. We're almost done here. Here is a GM Chevrolator. This casting was made in the Designers Challenge back in 2008, I believe, was when it was first made. And it looks like a really good casting. I definitely have quite a few of this casting. Number 6 is what it says. Some people say it's a 9, some people say it's a 6, depending on how you look at it. I think it's a 9, I don't know. Usually a car is facing this way, so I'm assuming it's a 9. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I love the matte gray on this one, combined with orange and yellow. It definitely looks like a basic Hot Wheels car, but it's definitely a spot-on one at that. Let's see. Here's the next one before the last two. The last two after this one are mainline cars. The 13, is it 13? Yeah, it's 13. The 13 Copo Camaro. And I can tell this is the Copo Camaro due to its shape and the skinny wheels in front. This car always had skinny wheels. I don't know why it needed skinny wheels, but I bet someone in Mattel could explain to me why this thing had skinny wheels. But it still looks good regardless. Its design looks a little basic, but it still looks good. Not a huge Camaro collector. I saw the Terracotta Rust Camaro, but I didn't pick it up. Alright, in this next casting, some of you guys may recognize this one because Taro Kitano drove this one in World Race. It's the 70 Plymouth Roadrunner. It's the Race Team Edition. And this is probably one of the best versions of this casting I've ever seen. And from what I'm hearing is that this guy got changed. Something having to do with the grill. It's really hard to see because it's black, but probably have... Okay, here we go. It's a little better to see, but if you have ultra sensitive vision like I do, I haven't compared the other versions. I'll have to take a look in a little bit. I'd have to look at the Scorchers version of the 70 Plymouth Roadrunner to take a look, but other than that, the design of this casting looks spot on. It's a mainline car, and it's supposed to be coming on the N case car in the N case assortment, but I haven't seen it yet, so I thought why not get early access. Saw it in a 3-pack, but it didn't come with the next car that I'm about to show you in a little bit. And I saw some other cars in it that I already had, and I had to kind of bite the bullet here. Also, there's this Shelby GT that I also don't have. But this is definitely on the top 2 for this batch. And last but not least, this is a fantasy car. And I love the fantasy cars, as you guys know. And this guy is an Art Cars version of... Let me get him out. Fast Fish. This looks absolutely spot on. The letter on top, because it's an Art Cars series Hot Wheels casting, it's got an A on top of it. And so far I've seen S-E-O. I don't know what it will spell out this time in this series. I don't know what, well, and there was Y and R. I think it's anniversary. I don't know. But definitely love the color combination on this one. Well, the maroon kind of gives it away a little, but I love the combination of orange and teal. It's definitely very cool. Let's go ahead and put it on the turntable. Definitely a very interesting looking casting. This car always managed to get good designs. I wasn't a huge fan of this car in its first couple releases, but then, I don't know, it kind of warmed up to me, so that's why I like it now. So anyways, I am done with this video, and the signature car of this video is the Fast Fish. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take care. Bye.